Good morning, friends. It's Carrie. How are you on this? Oh, what is today? Wednesday? Goodness gracious, Wednesday already, and Thanksgiving is next week. Is anybody else having a hard time adjusting to that reality that Thanksgiving is next week? I can't get my head around it. I don't know why. Probably because too many things have happened this year for me to even know what day it is. It's been a really difficult 3 years actually. So, anyways, grab your coffee, your makeup. Let's get ready. I do have meetings out of the office today, so I'm a little dressed up today. So I really want my makeup to look really good today. I have a very important client meeting, and so today is an important day. So we're going to start with my Covergirl ageless foundation. I was at the drugstore yesterday with my husband, and this tiny little thing right here is $20 at the drugstore. That is ridiculous. I mean, absolutely ridiculous. The pricing on makeup has gone just completely out of control. Completely out of control. I am praying that come New Year, we see a drastic improvement across the board in everything, not just makeup, but everything, because, it's just getting harder and harder to just have the necessities that we all need. I mean, $20 for one tiny little well of cream foundation from CoverGirl, one of the oldest, most trusted makeup brands, discount makeup brands on the marketplace, and you can't get a tiny little thing of foundation for under $20. When I bought it the last time, it was $14. That was just maybe May. That's how much it has gone up in 4 months. Just ridiculous. 6 months, I should say. Absolutely ridiculous. Even the e.l.f. products, I was looking yesterday at the e.l.f. products because I needed to buy a new curling eyelash curler because I didn't realize when I jerked and ripped the lashes out of my eyes, my lashes out a couple of weeks, 3 weeks ago. I actually sprang my curler. I've been noticing it hasn't been quite working right. I'm like, what is going on? Took a really good look at it yesterday, and I had actually sprung it, and so it was no wonder it's not working right. And I looked at that. I bought my other one for $9.59 or something at Walmart. They were $15 too, and I'm like, help! This is insane. These things shouldn't cost this much money when we're buying discount brands. I just got all that on. Gonna put concealer on now, and I do like to let these products as I'm using them. Um, I do like to let them kind of sink in and let the temperature of my skin sort of help a little bit. So just gonna let it sit for a sec. I'm gonna make sure that my brows, this is my Makeup Revolution hydrating concealer that I am really liking. It's new and I'm really liking it. I must say, wrong one. I'm really liking the consistency and the long wear that I'm getting out of it, and it's not splitting at all, which is great. You know how sometimes under your eyes you can get the split with your concealer, and that is not happening. So I'm very pleased about that. Just coming back in and filling in a little bit of color in my brow area. Still using my Benefit Bang. I love this brow system because it really does grab your lashes and grab the hairs, and it really does lock them. Once you get that stuff on, man, it's like it's like cement. They just are not going anywhere. Okay, now that that's sort of started to melt into my skin, let's get this concealer all blended here. Get it down on my scars in this area. And then let's get back up over above. I hope your week has started out great, everybody. It has been a very busy week for me. I've had some challenging things going on at work, which is always this just is hard. So but I am working on it. I'm getting all that blended in with my contour brush. Then I'm just going to come back over and really just make sure that that's all really blended in, so we see no outstanding lines anywhere. Be sure to get that down, the foundation down on your neckline, so you've got that nice transitional look around the nose, up on the temples. I am really impressed with this foundation, ladies. If you are a lady that or a man that has mature skin, this ageless foundation, I gotta tell you, really kind of blown away with it. And I think what it is, it's the consistency of the product gives you this beautiful, just seamless, classic look to your complexion. And it's not heavy at all. I'm actually liking it more than the Tear foundation because it's just a little bit um, denser in consistency. So it really does, I mean, you can just see it just really does cover up its inconsistencies in my complexion. It also is definitely helping with these fine, tiny little lines that I have everywhere. And it's working great in conjunction with my skincare products. That's why my skin looks, my complexion looks so good because it's working so well with my um, products that I use every day to take care of my skin. You know, that if you can find the combination that works well for you, that really gives you beautiful, youthful looking skin, and then that translates to your makeup looking great, then you've hit the jackpot. I mean, you really have. And I feel like that's what I've done with these products that I'm now using every day. I feel like I have really found combination of products that are going to continue to work well for me as somebody who has mature skin. So this is my 4-color elf contour palette. which I love. You guys got me on that, started me on that, and I thank you so very much for encouraging me to try something different. So thank you. I am a creature of habit, and I'm not afraid to say that. And so for me to, for me to make a change, it's pretty amazing. And you guys encouraged me, and I thank you for that because I love how this looks. It's soft, it's supple, it's feminine, it looks natural. When you get that really dark contour, I just don't think it looks natural. I think you're adding too much to the area and then it just looks unnatural. You want your makeup to look beautiful, yes, to accentuate what God gave you, but you don't want to overdo it because then it just looks like you're a clown. And who wants to look like that unless that's what you're going for, of course. I don't want to look like a clown when I go out and I meet potential new clients. So just taking this little brush and getting that loose powder really set in my eye area. And then I'll just come in with my other powder puff and pick up and blend. I'm wondering if you guys, somebody could just let me know if in the first link I did yesterday with my Amazon storefront, if you were able to see anything. Got a couple of idea boards that are there with the products that I used yesterday. And going to try to do some basic examples. So like a lavender look, a classic black and white look, a gray look. Today we're doing sort of a business classic look using neutrals and using a very dark purpley pencil instead of using black. I don't want to use black today. So we're going to get a darker pencil. We're going to work with that pencil. It is a prestige eyeliner in wine. So it's this very dark sort of purpley color, almost black. And we are going to, in combination, use it with my Ellen Tracy eyeshadow palette. This is the Glam Eye Collection, and I got this from, I believe, Ross. And we're also going to potentially use one of my my tartlets. This one is the tartlet, and we might use these purpley tones on top of the pencil. Just got to see how it all comes together as I start. And we're going to be using a wineish color lip today. Because the majority of my, as you can see, the majority of my color that I'm wearing today is a cream color and a black. So let's get in and let's start with the lid area. By the way, when I'm working with my makeup, I do have on my desk here, I do put a towel down in front of me. I find it helps, especially when you're blending colors, to have something that you can kind of just clean your brushes off, sort of like when you paint. So you might want to think about adding that. Not only does it help control mess, but it definitely gives you a surface to brush off excess colors and that sort of thing as you are working through your eyeshadow applications and stuff. Because after all, you are painting a canvas. The canvas is your beautiful face. So just sort of helps keep things clean and gives you that surface that you can tap your brushes out on. Like if you get too much on a brush, too much product, and you just sort of need to tap it off. Just a tea towel. Okay, that's very pretty. That's just a very neutral, creamy color. And we're putting that all over the eye. Then I'm going to come in with the color here. And so this is the colors that I'm using. I'm using this one. This is the one I just put on. Then we're going to follow this all the way over to the very end, and we're going to use this one. It is a sort of a purple, dark purpley plummy color. And we're going to put that on in transition first before I do my pencil. I just want to get this on and see if I'm liking the direction that it's going to go with the color. And I think so. Yeah, it's very pretty. It's just a yeah, oh, it's very pretty. Okay. So getting that up into transition and bringing it up onto the brow bone. Same on this side. Start in transition and then work your way up. Okay. Now let's grab that eye pencil and let's come in and well, first we got to get it to work. So here's a trick. If you haven't used an eye pencil in a while, just take the end of the pencil, put it in a paper towel, and just ever so lightly turn the pencil over and over, and that kind of gets fresh color back. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so that's pretty. It's a real dark violet eye pencil color. So we are outlining the lid, getting as close to the lash line as possible, following the natural shape. Okay, so we've got the pencil on. Now I'm going to use a very tiny angled brush, and we're going to dip into that same transition color that we use, which is this dark purpley midnight color. And we're going to come back over that pencil and we're going to blend it out so it looks really smooth and it becomes a little bit darker when we do this. And that's kind of what I'm looking for, but I don't want black today. So we're just taking that wine color and using it instead of black. Even though I'm wearing black, I just don't want my eyes to have a bunch of black darkness on them. I'd rather build that into a darker look with a deep purple. It's a little bit softer look than traditional black. I think traditional black looks great when you're wearing a traditional black and white. but when you're not wearing white, I think it gets a little too much, especially with my very dark brown eyes. So you just have to be careful as you learn to deal with the colors that work best with you. You will gather some experience on how to blend your colors. That just comes with time, but don't be afraid of the color, right? If you're using a darker color and you're a little bit afraid of it, as I've said many, many times before, start with a small amount and build up. You can always build up. It's just harder to blend out. So just kind of remember that. Then I'm just taking my fluffier brush and I am blending the edges so they're really soft. And I'm just trying to make sure that they look even, and they do. Now, because we have some fallout here, we're using purples, it's important to pick up your finishing powder. This is my perfect pink pack, and I get it from perfect pour pink pack. Try to say that 5 times fast. And I'm just sweeping under the eye and make sure that I've gotten all of the fallout from the purple that we used in transition. I'm also going to make sure that I don't have any darkening in here, and the way I do that is by using my finishing powder and just really coming in the corner here and making sure that this is all nice and bright. And also come down underneath if you want. Just really opening that whole eye socket up, make sure that it's nice and bright underneath my eye. And sort of in the transitional T here. Hey, looking good. So sorry. It's just hanging on and hanging on for dear life. It will not go away. It's driving me nuts, actually. All right, lipstick. Today, using a brighter lip today. This is Spicy Cinnamon. It is a Revlon Colorish product. And if I'm not mistaken, yesterday I thought I had purchased, what did I do with that? Gonna add some of my Makeup Revolution lip gloss. What's it called actually? Sparkle. And we're just adding a little bit of shimmer to this. Just so it has a little bit of reflectiveness to it. How's that looking? That's looking really nice. Yeah, very pretty. Okay. Didn't end up using my Tarte product. I wasn't sure that I was going to, and I didn't. So now we need blush. So we're going to be using our Milani Baked Blush in Dolce. That's the color. This one is almost out. Okay, got that on. Beautiful. Alrighty, now let's get in and let's use this new eyelash curler. e.l.f. product. Got it at the drugstore. Okay. I do 2 curls. I try to get down to the bottom of the lash. And then I come back up just a tad bit on the end. All right. And of course, my trusty mascara that I just adore. And this is Panorama, L'Oreal Panorama. If you're new here, I will explain how I apply mascara. So when you use an eyelash curler, you're basically, you want to lock that curl in, right? You've just curled them. And so use your mascara as hairspray. So as you apply your mascara, go down to the base of the lash where you've just applied that curl to lock in that curl with your product, right? So you are grabbing the curl, applying your product, and then that will lock in that beautiful curl that you just got. For me, because my lashes are so fair and so straight, I always have to wear black because I have no color to my lashes at all. And I always have to curl them because they are as straight as the day is long. If I don't curl them, even with mascara, you would not see them. So I have to do both. I've got to curl and use mascara. And I do use black all the time. Put this first coat on from the bottom up, or on the underneath up. That's why I'm looking down into this mirror. So I can get the base of each lash, get it coated with the wand, and then bring it up. That's the first coat. Then I'll come back. So sorry, guys. Just will not go away. This drainage is horrible. Then I come down underneath. That look even, yeah. Come down underneath with my wand and just ever so slightly coat these lashes. I don't like a really heavy look on the bottom. Just enough to see that there's lashes down here. And to finish off that color that we've applied to the lower lash line. Refill your wand and then come back in and go to the ends of your lashes to apply your second coat. And then you're going to get a little bit more length and a little bit more volume out on the ends. Okay. Those area back here where I tore all those lashes out, are they finally coming in? So I'm very pleased about that. Looks good. All right, let's get my glasses on so I can see how this all has come together here. Very nice. Just really pretty, classical, sort of professional look. And very, very nice. There is one area that's kind of bothering me a little bit. It looks a little unblended. So I'm going to just pick up my brush, my sort of heavier brush, dip it into my powder. Okay, that looks better. It just looked a little unfinished in that one area. So I just wanted to reblend there. Okay, very good. I think that's it today, guys and gals. It's Wednesday, middle of the week, hump day. Halfway through to the weekend before Thanksgiving, if you can believe that already. My goodness, where has the time gone? Oh goodness, that all's looking really good. I do love the lipstick with this color. It sort of brightens it up a little bit, which is great. And I do love the purpley tones instead of using a traditional black. Picks up the black in my shirt very nicely, but not overwhelms me. I don't do really well with black, black, black. It's very, very heavy, and that's because my eyes are so dark that got to be very careful when, or I have to be very careful when I'm actually using a black color. So that's it. Thank you for joining me on this Wednesday morning. I so appreciate your time. Know how busy everyone is. And I do want to hear from you. So please give me some feedback. Let me know if there's something in particular you would like me to demonstrate, a brand that you would like me to do a whole face on. Um, I would love some feedback from you guys just to know what it is that you are looking for in your day-to-day makeup routine. Um, don't forget, I am currently booking makeup makeovers and skincare consultations for the upcoming holiday season. So if you're in the market for a makeup makeover for a big party that you're going to for the holidays, I would love to help you with that. Knock their socks off, right? Take no prisoners. Just go in, and the minute you walk in the room, everybody goes, there's nothing like that feeling. And I know that's probably not a great thing to say, but it's okay to feel great about yourself. It is okay to feel confident in how you look because that feeds into our psyche. That gives us confidence to get the things done that we need to get done every day to achieve our goals. Never forget that. You're your best, most important supporter. If you don't believe in loving yourself, love yourself, who's going to? I know it's a kind of strange concept, but it's really true. If you don't love and believe in yourself, how is anybody else going to? And remember, age is just a number. Shoot for the stars. Shoot for the moon in the galaxy. Don't settle. Work hard. I believe with all of those things, you will be spectacular and live your very best life. And we're all here to help and support you to do that by coming together, sharing ideas, supporting each other, encouraging each other in this small but growing community, and you guys are doing it. So God bless you for that. Please, if you would share, if you know somebody that is passionate about makeup, that enjoys tutorials, please share this video with them. Like and subscribe, do all that good stuff. We are so close to getting to some next levels of some things that will help me bring more to you, and I'm very excited about that. So thank you so very much. I so appreciate your time and your effort and your comments. It really is the highlight of my morning every day. God bless. Have a spectacular day. Be safe. Always check your surroundings. Never take anything for granted. And I will see you in our next video. God bless. God bless. Stay safe. God bless America. See you soon.